Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 3829. Today's date is January 20, 2026. It's been almost like a morning at 9:21 a.m. All right, let's just jump into the question. By the way, I completed the what if question. Okay, there is almost like a 200 question that I asked to myself, which is really good. Now, since today I will gonna ask kind of like such a question that kind of like something matter to me. Okay, now what exactly is this? First of all, the question. Okay, the question is that why does this channel truly exist for me beyond money, attention, and algorithm? Okay, so what exactly is this question, and why am I asking this question to myself? This is YouTube realization kind of like a something video. Okay, yeah. YouTube realization means what that na ki like I am kind of like a making video in YouTube for last like a 5 year, yeah, 5 year, yeah, 5 year. I made a lot of mistakes too. I truly accept this thing that I make a lot of mistakes, and because of the mistake, I am completely agree that today I'm right here. Okay, yeah, I have almost like 1,800 something subscriber, and probably like a 12,000 follower on Instagram platform. Not really that much, and I'm not really earning any money. I'm still living with my parents, and everything is very crippled and things and that and that. These are kind of like some question that try to understand that ki am I kind of like doing a something right thing or wrong thing. Okay, yeah, because being a YouTuber means like that, not just uploading videos on internet. It just mean a lot. And I think that na ki because of I uploaded, like I spent almost like 5 year of the YouTube and things, I think I might not understand this particular stuff. So that's why I'm kind of like simply asking this question, a YouTube realization question, that ki will I able to be, yeah, like what kind of like something wrong with me and things and that and that. So yeah, I would understand that ki am I be a kind of like a good creator on YouTube platform or not. So that's why I'm kind of like understanding myself by this question. Now regarding about the question says that ki what if, sorry, not what if, it's not what if question, why does this channel exist? Why does my channel actually exist for me beyond money, attention, and algorithm? Well, possibly why this channel actually exist. Yeah, it's a really very important stuff to do. Exist means what na ki basically what I realized that ki sometimes na YouTube video is not meant for you, is meant for the people. Okay, yeah, sometimes it's meant for YouTube. Okay, it's very hard to describe that why does my channel actually exist. I think that na it's because of that ki I think I have creativity, and YouTube is the only platform that I know that I could kind of like showcase my creativity. That's why that's why my channel is actually exist. It kind of like a represent the creativity that I have. Okay, yeah, but is it the kind of like a some obvious answer? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But what about kind of like algorithm, money, and likes and things and that and that? Like, basically, is this thing. What I'm saying is this thing that key, like, ba- why this channel actually exists? What exactly this channel is matter to you most? Okay. Okay, let me clarify regarding about couple of stuff. It's a very heavy question, by the way. Okay, yeah. First of all, is that ki I have multiples of YouTube channel. Okay, yeah. Um, okay, let me tell you regarding about my YouTube story and things and that and that. Okay, so that you might gonna understand before you judge me and things and that. So in August 2020, I started YouTube. Okay, yeah. Before that, I was not a kind of like a very particular person considered as a YouTube and things like that, or considered as a YouTuber and things like that. Why is that? Because I didn't really know the potential of the YouTube. I wanted to be a filmmaker, and basically is this thing that ki my only purpose of YouTube is that ki I can make my show reel or I can make my short film. I can upload that short film on YouTube platform, and whenever and that kind of like a show reel or that short film is a kind of like a simply the resume, so that I would kind of like get into the film industry and things and that this is the my initial purpose of looking at the YouTube and things like that. So that's why I just kind of like simply uploading my short film and travel videos and things and that. Okay, but I never really consider myself as a YouTuber, nothing really at all. But I went through a lot of terrible situation. I realized that he I cannot I cannot able to be kind of like a something I cannot able to be kind of like a become a filmmaker. Okay, yeah, because there is a lot of limitation I have. Not because of kind of like a something like, yeah, I have like a basically mentally, emotionally, financially, I'm not really prepared that much well and things like that. Also, I am come from such a surrounding where like choosing such a career is a like considered as a kind of like a something that key stupid thing. Okay, yeah, YouTube and things like that. My parents are not that kind of like a particular person, so I was never really kind of like a seen YouTube as a kind of like a career, nothing really at all. But I was being consistent. Then like basically is this thing that what exactly happened that key I went to kind of like a assembly production studio, and I realized that ki how the film works, how the kind of like assembly behind the scene works and things and that. And I realized this thing that ki uh, if I want to be a filmmaker, then it's not be possible. It's like that na ki like it's not okay. I think that na ki I realized that ki if I wanted to execute my creativity and things and that, I think YouTube is the only one way that I could execute much more better way and things and that. So that's why I kind of like chose a YouTube. Okay, yeah, as a YouTube career. August 2020. Since August 2020 to March 2023, I was kind of like making video as a travel content video. Okay, why I was kind of like making that travel content video? Because at the beginning na, in the YouTube, you don't know what kind of like a assembly the what kind of like a assembly the content that you could execute, because you don't know your creativity, and that is what is actually happened with me. Okay, I thought that ki maybe cinematography and kind of like a filmmaking is my passion, so I would supposed to be execute that way. Okay, yeah, and the travel filmmaking was a kind of like a somewhat something that I might think that ki I could showcase that skill in this particular genre. Okay, yeah, at that time I was kind of like a very influenced by the Ankit Bhatia, who was also a travel filmmaker too. Hoping Berg is also travel filmmaker too. I was really influenced by these guys, and I also wanted to do this thing. So that's why I just kind of like realized that if I want to be a filmmaker, then travel filmmaking is a kind of like a thing. Another genre I didn't really found, it didn't really kind of like connect me that much, so I don't really connect. Yeah, so travel filmmaking is a kind of like a thing that I realized that I could execute. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to execute the travel filmmaking and things like that. But there is also problem arise. A travel filmmaking means travel. Okay, you have to travel, you have to make a video and things and that. Also, I realized that I was kind of like a very much like a noob. Okay, yeah, even if I know editing, even if I know cinematography and things and that, but being a YouTuber is a kind of like a different thing. Okay, yeah, means like that na ki in the YouTube there is a kind of like couple of things you have to understand regarding about the title and thumbnail, and regarding about like basically is this thing. What is actually my approach towards the travel filmmaking is that ki usually I make the end of the video kind of like a really amazing, and it felt really good and good to the people and things like that. And because of this thing my engagement was kind of like a very low at the beginning. I realized that and it is also acceptable. At the beginning you don't know nothing really about the engagement and things, you just kind of like try to make a video, and I was kind of like trying to make a video and things and that. But there is a lot of problem actually came with the travel filmmaking regarding about, not only regarding about the travel, but also gear regarding about, I don't really have that at that time. I don't really have a camera. I was kind of like a recording from mobile phone, which is kind of like a bit more like a, yeah. So I just like, I kind of like did this thing. And there is a kind of like a, one of the biggest mistake that I did in my life. Okay, yeah. In the March 2020, in the March 2021, March 2021, yeah, March 2021. Wait, is it March? Wait. I started my YouTube career at August 2020, and no, not August 2020. Sorry. August 2021. August 21. Okay, August 2021. This is the thing, not 2020, because in the August, in the 2020, it was COVID, and I was kind of like making the short film and things like that. August 2021, I started YouTube. That is definitely okay. August 2021, I started YouTube. Okay, yeah, and I did this for at least like a 6 months. August, like till the March 2022, till the March 2022, and in the March 2022, I did some mistake. One of the biggest mistake in my life. I switched to gaming content creation. And why is that? Because I thought that gaming content creation is a kind of like a really booming. I seen a lot of kind of like some differences. The typical people who kind of like make a content doesn't really get that much subscriber and things and that. The people who kind of like a game, they have a lot of subscriber and things and that. So I realized that maybe gaming content creation would be really good. Okay, as well as the execution of the gaming content creation is also really good. Okay, so I changed my genre, I changed my channel and things and that. Instead of kind of like a travel filmmaking, I was kind of like a gaming, because I just bought the gaming laptop, and I thought that I could able to be execute the gaming content. So I was kind of like executing the gaming content for almost like a 2 year. Okay, yeah. March 2022 to March 2023 to March 2024. It's been almost like a 2 year. I was kind of like a gaming. I was kind of like a creating the gaming content creation, and I think that it is one of the kind of like a worst mistake that I did, and it is also one of my biggest regret that I did. But whatever, every kind of like a mistake or every regret kind of like a give you kind of like a learn and lesson and things like that. One thing I but why do you kind of like stop gaming? Is because of that being a gaming content creator is meant to be funny, is meant to be kind of like a some places thing that meant to be kind of like a cater the people, cater actually children specifically. And I am not funny, and I am not catering specifically children, nothing really at all. And I realized this thing too late. Okay, after 2 year of this gaming content creation, I realized that I am not that funny, I'm not that good enough. And I lost almost like a 2 year of my life, very crucial important year of my life, of this gaming content creation and things like that. I still kind of like somebody imagine that what if I would stick with this kind of like a travel filmmaking and things and that, even if I'm not really been travel, but kind of like a try to make a video kind of like a something, it would be kind of like a much more better. But still, I don't know, sometimes now you make a kind of like such a mistake that whatever, you can't change your path. Okay, I kind of like a lost 2 year of this gaming content creation, and yeah. Okay, what could you do now? By the way, is this thing, there is also another story, is this thing, I was not able to be stop the gaming content creation. Okay, yeah. What is actually happened that April 2024, my laptop is kind of like somebody not working properly. It kind of like emits so much amount of sound. The fan is not working properly, the exhaust fan. So I went to like a repair shop and kind of like somebody tell that my exhaust fan is not working. So they kind of like took my laptop. They say that it will gonna take a day to repair. I said yeah, that is okay. I put my laptop into the repair shop. And that night, that repair shop is kind of like a, somebody caught up with the fire, and because of it caught up with the fire, my laptop got burned. Okay, and as also the component inside of it also burned, not entirely burned, but yeah, somewhat something. Now because of the shop is caught the fire and things and that, they didn't really tell me regarding about my laptop is kind of like a somebody available in right condition. They didn't really tell me nothing really about, and they don't really give me my laptop for a month. Okay, yeah. By the way, they repair, yeah, they repair, they kind of like replace all new hardware and things and that, but they didn't really give me a laptop for a month. Okay, there is a very thing actually happened, but they didn't really give me this laptop for a month. Now because of I didn't really have a laptop for a month, then probably I have to make a content. So I realized that a couple of years ago I was kind of like making a kind of like some content regarding about photography. Okay, yeah. So I decided that what if I could make a kind of like a photography content. Like I have my mobile phone, I can take photo from my mobile phone. And regarding about the laptop, one of my friend who has a laptop, very slow by the way, very buggy and things and that laptop might gonna work. So I kind of like brought one of my friend's laptop, which is very old, which is very slow, whatever, but this is the only option that I have. So I was kind of like taking photo from my mobile phone, kind of like all the making things and that, like how I kind of like take that creative photo and things and that I edit that photo in this buggy old laptop and uploaded on the YouTube platform, my channel. Like my gaming channel is a bit different, my travel video channel is also a bit different. So I uploaded my travel video channel, photography. It worked really well. Okay, yeah. Like basically this thing I'm getting almost like a 500 views from kind of like a one short video. Like I was like really good and things and that. So I was kind of like continue making such kind of like some video regarding about photography and things and that. It worked really well. Okay, yeah. Like a 500 views, 1000 views, it's kind of like a really good, like a basically these kind of like a views I don't really get it in my gaming channel. And it felt really good. It felt that wow, it's really good. So I was kind of like making that kind of like somebody photography, graphic designing kind of like somebody video and things and that. Now I started this kind of like somebody graphic designing, photograph, photography, this kind of like somebody genre since the April 2024. So April 2024 to sorry, not April, May. Okay, yeah, because I didn't really get my laptop for a month. So I started from May. Okay, I kind of like literally vividly remember that on that time one of my friend who has a wedding. Okay, yeah. So I vividly remember it's a May 2024. I started this kind of like some genre regarding about photography, photoshopping, design. May 2024 to May 2025. Now in this May 2026 I will gonna complete 2 year of this kind of like a uh, graphics designing and kind of like a stuff like that. Okay, yeah. So regarding about this thing, I'm kind of like a waste almost like a 2 year of my life in a gaming content creation, 6 months in a travel filmmaking, but it was not regretful. It's kind of like a really good. And right now I found the genre of myself that graphic designing and kind of like somebody the visual storytelling and things and that. What I realized throughout this YouTube journey is this thing that creativity that you think that you know is a kind of like a very different than the creativity that you could show in the YouTube. Now why is that thing? Because of that I think myself that I am a kind of like a really good filmmaker. Okay, yeah. But the problem is that the if YouTube, like if you started being a YouTuber, you are not kind of like a being a filmmaker. Like basically filmmaker means a lot. Like basically record the video and things and that. The way that you make the video kind of like things and that. Right? And I don't know, I might be a kind of like something wrong in this thing, but I realize myself that it took me almost like a basically 4 year to understand what is actually my creativity. 4 year after I know what is actually my creativity, but still it takes kind of like a only 4 year to me to kind of like understand what kind of like a only creativity do I have and what kind of like only creativity should I supposed to execute on the YouTube platform. Okay, like when I was kind of like making gaming content, I always feel regret regarding about this thing, but still I was kind of like continuous because of that I thought it's kind of like something that everyone does it, so I also does it and things and that. But this content that I'm creating, the graphic designing, visual storyboarding and things and that, it's not kind of like a things that I feel like a regret, or it doesn't really feel like that I'm kind of like a something failure, or maybe like it kind of like expand my creativity even more. Like I'm kind of like using AI much more heavily regarding about image generation, video generation and things and that. It kind of like a boost up my content execution process, which is really good. I do have a little bit of creativity. I do have think about very different point of perspective, and it felt really good. It felt really great. Okay. So yeah. Okay. This is a kind of like a thing. Now regarding about the question says that um, what is actually the purpose? Like what is exactly wait? What does this channel truly exist beyond money, attention and algorithm? Well, this channel is actually exist is I think that na ki what exactly this channel is actually exist. I think that na how do I supposed to explain this thing? Oh yeah, how it's a why do this channel actually exist? It exists. It kind of like a represent me actually. Okay, because my channel kind of like a represent me. So yeah, it kind of like a tell us that how much I kind of like a been through tough situation, how much I been through struggle, failure, lot of things. Okay, within this 5 year of this YouTube, I realize a lot regarding about everything. My system get crash, Premiere Pro get crash. I learn a lot. Okay, yeah, in this particular thing, it's not really that everything is kind of like a regretful. Within this 4 and 5 year, I can speak very much really good in English. Okay, yeah, I can really good in Photoshop. I'm not consider myself as a kind of like a really expert in Photoshop, but I'm kind of like a somewhat something good. I can execute the ideas and things and that. Okay, and regarding about the algorithm, monies and things and famous and things and that. Well, I'm not really famous. Okay, yeah, I don't. I'm not really famous at all. Also, another thing is that I am not kind of like a somebody. Sorry about this. Whatever. So regarding about the question says that what does the channel actually exist beyond money? I'm not really earning any money. Beyond algorithm, well, algorithm is not like a like nothing really at all. Okay, like basically I do have like it's not okay. Yeah. And regarding about fame, I don't really have fame, nothing really at all. But still I am kind of like simply uploading my content every single day. By the way, every single day I'm actually uploading. I'm being really consistent for last 5 years. If I'm started counting that how many videos that I uploaded from last 5 years, so I realized that uh, in the travel videos, wait, let me calculate how many videos that I uploaded. I uploaded a lot of videos. By the way, this phone is kind. Okay, so probably is this thing that wait, I'm gonna tell you how many videos that I uploaded till now. Okay, lot of videos. I'm gonna calculate because I am not really seen. Wait, so let me Pro Zach 19 43. Okay, so this is a kind of like a channel, the Prozac 1943 short channel. and I uploaded almost like a 4,200 videos and shorts on this channel. Okay, yeah. So 4,200. Okay. Plus, this is my new channel. This is my gaming channel, Prozac, which is almost like a 365 videos. Okay, yeah. So 4,200 plus 3,600, almost like a 4,600 probably. Okay, yeah. 4,600, yeah. 4,600. Like basically I'm counting this thing, it's actually kind of like a 4,500 something, so I'm considering this 4,600 videos. Okay, yeah. Then URABH Saurabh AWATHARE. Okay, so on my main channel I uploaded almost like a 845 videos. Okay, so 845 videos means what, like a 4,600 4,600 5,000 5,000 5,400 5,500 probably 5,500 5,500 videos. Okay, then artifact. Okay, yeah. Artifact, 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 PISOD. My artifact episode. Okay, so my artifact episode I uploaded almost like a 4,000 videos. So probably how much, 5,600 videos and plus 4,000 videos, that means almost like a 9,500 videos. So till now, okay, oh my god, 9,500 videos that I uploaded, short plus video, everything included. Oh boy, 9,500 videos that I uploaded till now within the 5 year. Kudos, by the way. Kudos. This is too much. Yeah, no one kind of like a normally something upload that many videos in within 5 year, but I uploaded, yeah, and basically just like after uploaded everything, like I'm kind of like something considered as a failure, like basically not earning things and that. Sometimes I just feel like that na ki the effort that you are putting is not anything happened. It just feel like that ki like nothing happened. Like basically is this thing na ki in my surrounding everyone says to me that ki being a YouTube or being a YouTuber is not a kind of like our thing. Is not a kind of like a thing that ki like a you and me kind of like stuff. And I always reject that, or I always consider that no, YouTube is meant for everybody and things and that. If you have a creativity, YouTube is a kind of like a flourish and things and that. But after I upload almost like a 9,500 videos and still I'm not earning any money and things and that, it feel like that ki they are really right. I'm kind of like a failure things. But yeah, whatever, like I don't know what exactly is this thing. Regarding about the question says that ki why this channel actually exists is because of the beyond this algorithm and famous and money and things and that, is because of this reason. Okay, yeah, because I love making videos. I love kind of like something executing my ideas and things and that. And will I able to be continue? I think I will. Beyond money, beyond anything, I'm not really sure about this at the moment. Okay, why is that? Because future I haven't really seen, and basically is this thing, I can't promise to myself that I would be kind of like something consistent, or I would be kind of like something like right now I'm consistent. I'm actually uploading videos every single day, but in the future things might be very different. I don't have just only one ambitions to be a YouTuber. I have a lot of ambition too. I wanted to execute my startup and things and that. And I'm not really sure how it will gonna happen. But I will try my effort and things like that. I don't know. Whatever. So this is what is the channel actually exists. Probably this might be a reason. I don't know. I'm gonna ask these kind of like question again and again regarding about my YouTube thing, regarding about that I would understand myself that am I kind of like a somebody really good content creator or not, to understand that what is actually mistakes and things and that. Also, I need to understand every possible scenario. So asking this YouTube question would be kind of like a really good for me. Okay, this is it. This end. Thank you.